Hello and what's up guys, welcome to another review and training guide. Pozdrav narode I dobrodošli u još jedan review I training guide. I'm going to do everything here in this app. Ovaj put ću sve raditi u ovom appu. I found a way to have perfectly faster and better tutorials. Znači našao sam način da budu bukvalno bolji I brži. First two are bonus players, Son Heung-min and Van Dijk. Prvo ćemo krenuti od ovih kapitena koje dobijate za unlimited contract. Prva dva su bonus koje se dobijaju uz match pass, tako da to su Son Heung-min I Van Dijk. We are going to start with first Son Heung-min. As you can see, Son Heung-min is prolific winger. I also develop him as like that, even though he can play as a secondary striker on his card, and also he can play as a center forward. This is how I went with him. 8 on shooting, 8 on passing, 8 on dribbling, 7 dexterity, and 2 lower body. You will have the perfect player on the flanks which he can cross the ball, pass the ball, dribble and finish. This is my recommendation, especially with this scissor feint, double touch, cross, overturn, long range drive, long range shooting, acrobatic finishing, first time shot, gamemanship, drag back and captaincy of the trade skills. Znači prvo krenut ćemo sa Son Heung-minom. Kao što vidite, on može da bude on je prolific winger, može da igra na SS poziciji I CF. Ja sam ga radio kao krilo, a bukvalno sa boostovima će vam biti brutalan. Stavio sam 8 na shooting, 8 na passing, 8 na dribbling, 7 na dexterity I 2 na lower body. I dobijate otprilike igrača koji može da kreira šansu, da go I da dribla. Tako da sa tim nećete imati problema. Što se tiče skillova, scissor feint, double touch, cross overturn, long range drive, long range shooting, acrobatic finishing, first time shot, gamemanship, drag back I captaincy je nešto što ima. Sljedeći je Van Dijk. Next is Van Dijk that you get. Now I built him to be slightly faster and slightly stronger. I sacrificed a little bit of defending on him, but nevertheless he is not going to be outpaced by anyone. Što se tiče Van Dijka, uradio sam ga da bude malo brži I malo agilniji I jači. Žrtvovao sam defending, ali nema veze, dobio sam igrača koji može da pokriva dosta prostora što se tiče kontranapada. Dexterity 10, 4 lower body, 5 aerial, and 8 defending. That is what I got with him. Heading, weighted pass, low lofted pass, man marking, interception, acrobatic clearance, captaincy, area superiority, blocker and sliding tackle. Everything that it needs to be a perfect center defender as a build-up. Znači, otišao sam 10 dexterity, 4 lower body, 5 strength I 8 defending I to bijete otprilike igrača koji može bukvalno da hapsi sve I neće ispadati tako često u kontrama. Što se tiče skillova ima heading, weighted pass, low lofted pass, man marking, interception, acrobatic clearance, captaincy, aerial superiority, blocker I sliding tackle. Tako da je dobar dodatak bilo kom timu. First two players are actually good addition to any Division 1 play style squad. Next up we have Lautaro Martinez. With him, as a goal poacher, I increased his finishing and kicking power, but I made him all around as well. As a goal poacher, he will get also +2 boost. He's going to be 95. Every start is going to get +2. I went 6 with shooting, so he can have finishing 85. 4 with passing, so he can actually create the ball, because I like the shortest strikers to have ability to create the chances for the tallest ones, because they are more agile, more faster, and then that is what I tend to do with them. 5 dribbling, so he can control the ball with when he's running. 6 dexterity, 10 lower body, 2 on aerial, and that is how I developed Lautaro Martinez. When it comes to the skill set, Marseille turn, cut turn, heading, long range shooting, dipping shot, acrobatic finishing, first time shot, gamemanship, captaincy and fighting spirits are the traits that he has. Znači što se tiče Lautaro Martineza, napravio sam ga da je malo agilniji, nešto kao pokušavajući da izvučem neku varijantu Romarija, iako nema ocene kao Romario, ovo je kao Romario za siromašne. 6 na shooting, da ima otprilike tu jačinu šuta, 4 na passing, da ima otprilike mogućnost da da loptu, pošto je niski napadač, 5 dribbling da ima kontrolu prilikom trka, 6 dexterity da bi imao offensive awareness, 10 lower body da bi imao otprilike jačinu u šutu i 2 na aerialu. To je otprilike šta sam uradio sa njim. Mass 10, cut 10, heading, long range shooting, dipping shot, acrobatic finishing, first time shot, gamemanship, captaincy, fighting spirits, to su skillovi koje on ima. Tako da to je otprilike to. Još jedan igrač koji može da donese prevagu u bilo kom timu. Što se tiče divizije 1, čak je dobar za klupe i jednostavno nećete puno pogrešiti što se tiče njega. Next up we have Orzabal, who is creative playmaker, but he can play as a left midfielder. With my stats, he's better on advanced midfielder position because he lacks the speed and acceleration for the flanks, actually. And he can play also as a secondary striker, so those two positions are actually crucial for him, and I would use him more there. 6 on shooting, 7 on passing, 7 on dribbling, 6 on dexterity, 8 on lower body. Cut turn, step on skills control, long range shooting, hill trick, one touch pass, through passing, pinpoint crossing, penalty specialist, gamemanship i captaincy. Tako da otprilike ovaj igrač je backup varijanta. Šta sam uradio sa njim? Je 6 na shooting, 7 na passing, 7 na dribbling, 6 na dexterity, 8 na lower body i otprilike to je igrač koji može da doprinese što se tiče advanced midfielder pozicije i samog napada kao SS. Nije igrač koji će praviti razliku na terenu, ali dobar je kao super sub da uđe sa klupe i da vam odigra sasvim zadovoljavajuću utakmicu. Next up we have Nacho, which is destroyer. With him, I went a little bit of speed and acceleration, and because Nacho can play on the sides as well. All I did is 1 on passing, so he can have better low pass, 3 on dexterity, so he can have acceleration, 5 on lower body, so he can have some speed, 6 on aerial, and 10 on defending. And he is good in 3-5-2 formations, actually, to be on the right or left side as a center back to catch the players. In 2 center partnership, but he is mostly for 3 center back partnership. Long throw, man marking, interception, acrobatic clearance, captaincy, fighting spirit, sliding tackle. He lacks blocking. Decent backup for Division 1 plays. Što se tiče Nacha, destroyer, kao što vidite dao sam 1 passing da može malo bolje da da pas, 3 na dexterity da ima ubrzanje, 5 na lower bodyu, 6 na aerialu i 10 na defendingu. I on vam je više kao igrač koji će biti u 3 CBA partnershipu, može i sa 2, ali više je za 3 da bude sa leve ili desne strane, ne da bude onaj središnji CB, nego sa leve i desne strane. Takav je tip igrača i takvoj formaciji najviše odgovara. Kada su u pitanju skillovi, long throw, man marking, interception, acrobatic clearance, captaincy, fighting spirit and sliding tackle are the skills that su skillovi koje on ima. Next up, Bruno Fernandes, whole player and perfect as advanced midfielder and only as advanced midfielder. Znači Bruno Fernandes, whole player i najbolji na IMF-u. Lacks speed, lacks acceleration, but he good low pass and lofted pass and good kicking power, so that is compensation. But nevertheless, this is how I did it. 9 on shooting for the long ranges, 6 on passing and also free kicks, 6 on passing, 8 on dribbling so he can control the ball, 8 on dexterity so he can have at least some offensive awareness, lower body 5 so he can have kicking power, and 1 on aerial. Grantley, he's not that great, but as a super sub, and also the problem is he's not going to be good in form this season with United, so I would use him as a super sub only, not as a main player. Marseillan, long range shooting, heel trick, one touch pass, through passing, pinpoint crossing, penalty specialist, gamemanship and captaincy are the traits that he has. Znači što se tiče njega, ja bi ga igrao na IMF-u najviše i tako sam ga i napravio. 9 shooting da bi imao dobar finishing i dobro izvođenje ovih slobodnjaka, 6 na passingu, 8 na driblingu zbog kontrole lopte, 9 na dexterity da bi imao offensive awareness, 5 lower body da bi imao jačinu šuta i 1 na aerial. On ove sezone neće dobro igrati u Unitedu, evo sami ste uvidjeli početak sezone kako United igra, tako da neće biti često u formi, tako da bi ga ja više držao na klupi i sa klupe bi ga i ubacivao. Kao backup je odličan igrač. Mass 8, long range shooting, hill trick, one touch pass, through passing, pinpoint crossing, penalty specialist, gamemanship i captaincy, to su skillovi koje on ima, tako da kao backup sasvim zadovoljavajući igrač koji može da posluši. Next up, Reece James. Actually the player who you can utilize and use as a first team player in Division 1 matchups. And what I did with him is 7 on passing, 6 on dexterity because of the acceleration, 8 on lower body because of the speed, 1 on aerial, so he can have physical contact, and 11 on defending, so he can have defensive awareness. Even he is offensive fullback, I would play him defensively, so he can get the balls and everything, and he is slightly have the offensive all-around stats, so you can utilize him to have the freedom of going higher and hit those early crosses. When it comes to skill sets, Mass 8, step on skill control, rising shot, weighted pass, pinpoint crossing, low lofted pass, interception, captaincy and fighting spirits are the traits that he has. Što se tiče Reece Jamesa, znači bukvalno igrač koji može odmah da igra prvu postavu u diviziji 1. Ja sam go radio neku kombinaciju između attacking fullbacka i defensive fullbacka, tako da je bukvalno all around igrač, da može da igra i napred i nazad. Ne volim igrača koji mu striktno mogu da igraju napred, sem ako nisu defensive fullbackovi koje onda pretvore da budu skroz defensive, jer neće ići napred i onda nema tolikog akcenata da se stavlja na neke ofanzivne traitove. Ovako, kao on, passing 7, dexterity 6, lower body 8, aerial 1 i defending 11. I bukvalno imate otprilike brutalnog igrača koji može da ide gore i zbog ovoga 92 koji sa boostom će biti 94, možete da udarite early stunning crossove i bukvalno da dominirate sa tom završnicom. Što se tiče skillova, Mass 8, step on skill control, rising shot, weighted pass, pinpoint crossing, low lofted pass, interception, captaincy, fighting spirit. Savršen igrač što se tiče divizije 1. Next up we have Danilo, who is slightly defensive, more oriented than Reece James, also good as the first team player for Division 1, and this is how I develop him. 7 on passing, 2 on dribbling, 6 on dexterity, 10 on lower body, 6 on aerial, and 5 on defending, because he can play as a center back as well as a backup option on the sides in 3-man center back lineup. So this is the best build-up that he can be all-around player. When it comes to skill set, knuckle shot, pinpoint crossing, low lofted pass, interception, captaincy, fighting spirit, blocker, sliding tackle. Only lacks man marking. Znači što se tiče Danila, uradio sam ga isto da bude nekako defanzivno više orijentisan, all around, zato što može da bude i štoper. I samim tim stavio sam 7 na passing zbog fullback pozicije, 2 dribbling zbog kontrole lopte, 6 dexterity da bi imao ubrzanje, 10 lower body, 6 aerial i 5 defending, baš zato što igra kao štoper i da može da bude dosta defanzivnije kao back. Knuckle shot, pinpoint crossing, low lofted pass, interception, captaincy, fighting spirit, blocker i sliding tackle su traitove koje on ima, tako da će dobro doći, fali mu man marking jedino i to je to. Next up we have the goalkeeper Samba, which is actually a decent goalkeeper for Division 1. If you see goalkeeping awareness is 85, catching is 82, okay, parrying is 78, could be slightly better, reflexes is 89, with boost is going to be 91, goalkeeping reach is going to be 85 with boost, jump is going to be 92 with boost, and with his height and jump and reach combination with reflexes, he will be a perfect beast when he is in form. When it comes to build, 9 on goalkeeping 1, 7 on goalkeeping 2, and 3 on goalkeeping 8, and 1 on aerial. That is how I put on him. Low punt, long throw, penalty saver, captaincy and fighting spirit. When he is in form, he is going to be absolute beast on the goal. Znači Samba je bukvalno brutalno napravljen golman. Može da bude bolje, ali sa ovim ocenama koje on može da se leveluje, ovo je bukvalno najbolje napravljeni golman sa tim ocenama. Goalkeeping awareness je 85, plus 2 boost dodajte na to. Catching 82, pairing isto, refleksi će biti 91 sa boostom, reach će biti 85 sa boostom i jump će mu biti 92 sa boostom. I sad kombinacija prilikom šuta, jump, refleks i reach, bukvalno će biti brutalna hobotnica kada je u formi. Znači, bukvalno kad je u formi, bit će jedan od jačih golmana u diviziji 1. Što se tiče builda, 9 na goalkeeping 1, 2 na goalkeeping 7, to jest 7 na goalkeeping 2 i goalkeeping 3, 8. Aerial je jedinica. Next we have Bervig, another winger, a decent player, exceptional speed. So offensive shooting goes 5, passing goes 6, dribbling goes 8, so he can control the ball. Dexterity goes 8 as well because of the acceleration and offensive awareness. Lower body goes 8 because of speed and kicking power. And honestly, he is good for the sides and good as a backup for Division 1 place. He's not your star player, but as a backup, he is excellent for Division 1 place. Crossover turn, step on skill control, long range drive, long range shooting, rising shot, through passing and captaincy are the traits that he has. Što se tiče Berviga, sasvim zadovoljavajuće krilo, jednostavno to je igrač koji bi vam dobro došao kao backup, znači bukvalno sa klupe dolazi, nije za prvi tim, ali jednostavno može da posluži. Što se tiče builda, 5 na shooting, 6 na passing, 8 na dribbling, 8 na dexterity, 8 na lower body i bukvalno dobijete brutalnog igrača koji može svašta da uradi. Što se tiče skillova, crossover turn, step on skill control, long range drive, long range shooting, rising shot, through passing and captaincy. Ne može bolje od ovoga. Next we have Getruda, defensive fullback. And he is slightly worse than Danilo, but also Getruda can play as a center back in 3-man lineup. So this is how I built him. 7 on passing, 4 on dribbling, 4 dexterity, 5 lower body, and aerial 9, 11 defending. And he is going to be slightly good. Well, he's not going to be worse than this. Long throw, man marking, acrobatic clearance, captaincy, fighting spirit, and sliding tackle. Lacks interceptions and blocking. Što se tiče Getrude, defensivni fullback, napravio sam ga da može da bude u kombinaciji isto kao i Danilo CB, s tim da bude bukvalno isto bočni, da nije centralni. 7 na passing, 4 na dribbling zbog kontrole lopte, 4 dexterity zbog ubrzanja, 5 lower body strength, 9 aerial da bi imao tu neki fizikalni kontakt i 11 što se tiče defendinga. Što se tiče samih skillova, long throw, man marking, acrobatic clearance, captaincy, fighting spirit, sliding tackle, fali mu blocking i fali mu interceptions, to možete da dodate. I bit će sasvim zadovoljavajući kao backup da ulazi sa klupe ili bukvalno to što sam rekao, u 3 stopper partnershipu on je bočni i to je to. And last we have Sergio Roberto, offensive fullback. Honestly, I'm not fond of this player because they didn't do him a justice. His speed and acceleration is butchered. You need to sacrifice either aerial or defending so he can have the capabilities of pass and speed and acceleration. So this is something that I come up with to have him defensive and offensive, and he is best as a right midfielder than a right fullback. 10 on passing, 10 dexterity, 6 lower body, 5 on aerial, and 5 defending. And you have something of player that can be defensive right midfielder actually. One touch pass, weighted pass, pinpoint crossing, captaincy, blocker. He needs man marking, he needs interceptions to be great. Što se tiče Sergio Roberta, bukvalno su ga uništili. Bukvalno treba puno da se toga žrtvuje da bi on imao brzinu i ubrzanje, a onda nema ni low pass ni lofted pass, nema defanzivno, nema ništa. Tako da, otprilike, ovo je maksimum koji se nekako mogu uraditi, da ima neke defanzivne stvari, da ima neke ofanzivne stvari i da bude kao igrač koji može da pokrije na bekovskoj poziciji, ali više je kao defanzivni RMF nego što je klasičan wingback. 10 na passing sam stavio, 10 na dexterity, 6 lower body, 5 aerial i 5 defending. To je maksimum neki koji može da se izvuče sa njim, jebi ga ne može više od toga, ali šta je tu je. Što se tiče skillova, one touch pass, weighted pass, pinpoint crossing, captaincy, blocker. Fali interception, fali man marking, tako da to morate da obučite i bit će onda sasvim zadovoljavajući, ali kao backup opcija bukvalno je dobar i za ove eventove će biti isto sasvim solidan igrač koji možete da koristite. When it comes to the overall of the pack, what I would recommend for you to sign, beside that we can get Son and Van Dijk for free with match passes, Samba is good, Reece James is good, Lautaro Martinez is good. Good backups are Danilo and Getruda, and that's it. Those players are actually that I would recommend. Za tiče same preporuke igrača, Son Heung-mina dobijete preko match pasa, Van Dijka dobijete preko match pasa. Ostale, ako već ih neke nemate i nemate bolje igrače na tim pozicijama, znači igrača koje bi vam ja preporučio su Lautaro Martinez, Reece James, Danilo, Getruda, Samba. Ostali mogu da služe kao backup, ali ovo su igrači koji definitivno valjaju iz ovog packa. So, guys, thank you for watching, thank you for being a lovely audience. We're going to see each other in the next videos and next tutorials, so be sure to like, share, subscribe, and give this video a thumbs up, and bye-bye everyone. Što se tiče videa, hvala što ste gledali, hvala što ste bili divna publika, nadam se da vam je ovo pomoglo, tako da puknite taj like, share i subscribe i mi se već vidimo u sljedećim tutorialima i sljedećim trening guide-ovima, tako da uživajte mi, budite mi pozdravljeni, pa se vidimo, pozdrav narode.